Supreme Court approves mixing pot smoking and guns in a surprise ruling. This is Dr. David D. Shine for Business Law 101. Ali Hemani is a dual citizen of the United States and Pakistan who was born in Texas. He spent most of his life in the Dallas area. Suspecting Mr. Hemani and his family were members of terrorism-related activities, the government conducted a search of the family home in 2022. Throughout the process, Mr. Hemani proved very cooperative. He surrendered a gun he kept in the house, pointed agents to some marijuana on the property, and consented to an interview during which he told law enforcement agents that he used marijuana about every other day. More than 6 months after the search and relying solely on Mr. Hemani's admitted use of marijuana, the government prosecuted Mr. Hemani for knowingly possessing a gun in his home while being an unlawful user of a controlled substance. Mr. Hemani moved to dismiss the indictment, arguing that the government's prosecution violated the Second Amendment. The court granted Hemani's motion. After an unsuccessful appeal, the government asked the Supreme Court to review the case. The High Court, in turn, held that the federal government cannot prosecute Hemani for violating a federal law that simply prohibits knowingly possessing a gun while being an unlawful user of a controlled substance. As applied to Hemani, the law violates the Second Amendment because the government's prosecution of Mr. Hemani is inconsistent with the Second Amendment. Therefore, the government accepted the argument that the unlawful user provision burdens conduct presumptively protected by the Second Amendment. This is because the statute bans a class of people, including Mr. Hemani, from possessing essentially any firearm for any purpose. Now, my opinion is that if this was being busted for being a drug dealer, or if he was using a stronger drug, this case might have been decided in the other direction. Marijuana is in a questionable status in Texas right now. That could also have influenced this decision. I want to mention a special promotion that we're running on our YouTube at Dr. Dave Saves America. We have passed 1,000 subscribers, and we're now on the road to 3,000 subscribers. And if you're interested, in the comments, tell us if you want Bad Deal for America or you want Decline of America. We will be having a drawing after we pass the number 3,000 in people who have posted that they want to be in the drawing and indicate which book they're interested in, and we'll be sending them that particular book. And we appreciate your listening, and we appreciate your participating at our YouTube channel at Dr. Dave Saves America. Thanks for joining us as we break down court decisions, business disputes, and legal issues shaping the world around us. If you've enjoyed today's episode, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this with someone who wants to understand the law without all that legal mumbo-jumbo. Have an interesting case or business story you'd like us to cover? Send it our way. It may appear in a future episode. And if you've missed any of our previous segments or want to hear one again, check us out at our website, drdavesavesamerica.com. Now let's all go out and consciously get along with our neighbors. Let's reduce the violence and discord in our wonderful country. This is Dr. David D. Shine for Business Law 101. See you next time.